Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season 12 episode 18. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, child, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. When the episode first opens up, it's the next morning after, okay? After Erica showed us her true colors. And y'all already know, Rena and Kyle, they wake up with the roosters and whatnot. So, child, they up and they talking about it. Here go Rena. What happened? Rena, how is it that you are always in the room, yet you never know what happened? Girl, you gonna have to leave them edibles alone, honey, if it erases your memory like one of them men in black red pens. Girl, what is wrong with you? You never know what is going on. Unless you just like to play dumb, honey, and you ain't fooling me. Moving forward. So, of course, y'all know Kyle, she ain't catching on, child. She up there talking about the earrings. Erica said something about the earrings and, and then she said alleged victims. And, that's where I had to step in. And I was like, hold on. Wait a minute, Erica. Here go Rena. Oh, there's victims. Rena, I bet you won't say it to her face. I bet you won't say it to her face. That's what I thought. So in the other house, at the Aspen rental, they're also talking about it. And Crystal was like, Erica really did become erratic last night. Back over with Kyle and Rena, Kyle is like, she was doing too much. Like nobody could reach her. So Kyle said, I had to say something like, how could you not? Rena, like, come on. Here go Rena. I did in the car. In the car. How convenient. Okay. I can't stand when they, do what's right behind closed doors. If she even did what's right, honey. They showed a snippet of it, but I still ain't buying it. Okay. I ain't buying nothing that Rena selling. No Rena Rosé, no Rena lip gloss, no Rena nothing. Okay. Absolutely damn nothing. So Kyle goes, is she mad at you? Kyle, don't worry about if Erica is mad or not. Okay. If she is, she'll get over it. Moving forward. Here go Rena. I don't know. You know. So then we see Erica and Dorit and they're talking, okay? Because there's like 3 separate scenes going on. So you have the Aspen home rental, you have Kyle's hot house, and then you have the hotel where Diana Jenkins sends people in to get rid of the ghost and whatnot. It's giving very much Scooby-Doo. Okay, so we're over at the Scooby-Doo house and Erica and Dorit, they're talking. So she was like, they want me to do things legally and I just can't. She's like, everyone wants me to curl up and be nice, but are they nice? And, when this is done, they're going to be on the wrong side. Erica truly has that speak things into existence thing down packed. Do you hear me? Honey, if it's one person that's going to speak their life into freedom and let freedom ring, it's going to be Erica Jane. It's going to be Erica Jane, child. Back at Kyle's Aspen home, her and Kathy and Rena, they're walking the dog, right? Baby Kathy got these shoes on. They're a hazard, honey. Is she about to fall down, slip and fall? Kathy, those shoes are a hazard for this show. If you slip and fall down, it ain't no way that they're going to be able to pay Hilton money. You need to get you some good shoes, girl. Back over on the other side, Crystal, Sutton, and Garcelle, they go for a quick bite, and the other 3 ladies join them. Well, 2 of them, because Kathy is nowhere to be found. Somehow she got lost. So Kyle tells them that when she got home, 15 minutes after she had left the rental, Erica had left the room and it was completely cleared out. Like she had taken everything. Yeah, because she didn't like the way that you were actually being vocal somewhere other than your confessional. She couldn't take it. So she was like, my feelings were really hurt that she packed up and went to Diana's. And not that Diana and Dorit helped her pack up like she needed to escape. See, Dorit is really a piece of work. I would never, and I do mean ever, invite Erica to stay any other place. That was rude as hell. Ma'am, if you can't take the heat, get your ass out the kitchen. Because you know what? You pack up and run, but when everything goes down and it's sudden involved, y'all expect her to stand 10 toes down, still in the same place, still being abused, still being, verbally attacked. You don't mind, but when it's you run for cover? Okay. So over on the other side, Dorit, Diana Jenkins, and Erica, they go shopping. So back with the ladies, Kathy finally emerges. Hey, girl. So Garcelle is like, what are we doing today? Honey, because Garcelle could care less, honey. They did what had to be done, and everything has hit the fan. So therefore, and thus and such, Garcelle is good. So Kyle is telling them that she's taking them to a place called Kemosabe. Basically, it's a hat store and you can bedazzle it, honey, and set it on fire, whatever they was doing over there at this hat store, child. It's a Kyle excursion. So she was like, yeah, I'm going to text Dorit and Diana to see if they want to come. So at the store, Dorit asked Erica if she was going to go to the hat store, and she was like, no. Why would I want to be around people that treated me the way that they did? How exactly did they treat you? They called you to task. What else did they do to you, Erica? You were the one walking out of the home. I'll fight all you bitches, you dumb whores. Like, you were the one doing all of that. So how exactly did they treat you? I thought it was an open dialogue. Even Garcelle called you over to let you know, hey, girl, we're getting into it as we get into it, and I don't want to talk behind your back. So let's go ahead and produce this scene because this is what needs to be done. How exactly did they treat you? So then Dorit in her confessional, she was like, I mean, it would be a lot easier for Erica to sympathize with the victims, but I mean, she has her reasons because everyone is going to pick apart everything that she says. Dorit loves to cape for Erica. And where does it get you? It gets you nowhere. Dorit, do you remember when you couldn't stand Erica? Do you remember that? So now all of a sudden, you're Erica's savior. I just do not get it. I really do not. Like, Dorit, do you understand what Erica is saying in this moment? Moving forward. So she's telling Erica that she has to get on a plane. She's like, girl, you're going to have to get on a plane with them. Here go Erica. Nope, I'm going to fly commercial. Well, honey, I'm sure you won't be missed, okay? And take Diana Jenkins with you. She was like, I don't care if it's Kyle's favorite place. F them people and F this place. Child, she's so childish. So Diana is trying to throw her a bone, honey. She's like, so if you weren't married to Tom and you saw this, would you feel bad for them? You would, right? Here go Erica. Still couldn't muster up any sympathy. She even worded it in a way where you could have easily stated, if I were outside looking in, of course, I would feel sympathy for the victims. But in true Erica Jane fashion, she reverted it right back to her and how she's suffering. Erica, what is wrong with saying, I feel bad for the victims? What? What is wrong with that? So Diana Jenkins was like, I care for Erica, but I mean, you can't say I don't care about the victims. You just can't say that. I mean, I hope she doesn't mean it, but she did mean it. That's the worst part about all of it. She meant it. Y'all want her not to mean it, but she means it. So Erica tells them, that there was a case in Chicago that was dismissed that started all this mess. She's like, yeah, but will they call to congratulate me today? I was proven right. No, we won't call to congratulate you. That has nothing to do with you morally not caring about people that were victimized and stolen from. You can get cases dismissed for a traffic ticket if you want to. We don't give a damn. What we care about are the victims. That's it. That's all. So while she's saying that, Kyle is over on the other side, and she's telling the other ladies that the Erica Jane case was dismissed as well in Chicago. So Sutton was like, yeah, that's the case that they wanted me to be on. That's the case that they were calling me about. I know Rena is losing it inside. I know she is, because she really wants to be with the other ladies so bad. And to sit with Sutton is probably boiling her blood. Did y'all notice how she was in this scene? I don't know if y'all caught it, honey, but I definitely did. Rena was about to tear her skin off. She wanted to get away so bad, honey. Also, Rena, you were there when Erica Jane left, right? And I can't see Diana lifting a finger. So Kyle, I'm gonna need you to put on your thinker, okay? I am sure, I can almost bet my bottom dollar, allegedly, that Rena helped Erica to leave. It wasn't Dorit and Diana. Honey, Diana don't even want to carry her own bag. So I know she didn't help. It was Dorit and it was Rena. So back with the other ladies, child, they are having so many meetings of the minds in all types of different places. Honey, Aspen has seen every part of every housewife. So Crystal was like, listen, they dismissed it, but they're going to pick it back up in California. She said it was dismissed in that state, but that isn't going to mean anything because it's going to be refiled in California. So Kyle was like, I want to have a conversation with Erica. I want to talk to her. Meanwhile, Erica is still telling them that she doesn't want to sit on a plane with them when clearly things were dropped today and they're not calling to congratulate her. You know what? It's so ironic how Erica is playing victim but doesn't want to acknowledge the actual victims. It's given insanity. It really is. Moving forward. So the ladies walk by, honey, because they're leaving the place that they are, and they walk by to try to figure out where the other ladies are. So they try to enter the store. Well, at least Kathy did. The associate was like, the door's locked. Should we unlock it? Here go Dorit. No, don't unlock it. When I tell y'all my mouth was wide open, Dorit, and who the hell are you? Like, what is your gripe with the other women? I thought that was so disrespectful and childish. I really did. So, Garcelle turns around and she looks at the door and she realizes that Kathy is on the outside looking in, and honey, she walks on by. So they finally make it down to Kimosabi and Cherie joins them. Child, I forgot all about her. So while they're in the hat store, Kathy tells them that they have her tequila. She's like, they have my tequila. They have my tequila here. Here go Rena. They just so happen to have Kathy's tequila, and I suspect that Kathy put it there. Okay, and if she did, so what? What else is going on? If she put it there, and so what? You and your rosé need to take notes. That's how you get your thing in. That's how you get your stuff into places. So, I mean, what's the problem? We've had to listen to you. We've had to watch Dorit create things to do, honey, like revamping a restaurant, honey, reupholstering seats. Child, we've had to watch y'all do all kinds of things. So if we can watch that, then it's fine for Kathy to insert here her tequila. So they go to the bar. Here go Rena, being the catty heifer that she is. She's like, can I get that 818 tequila, the 818 tequila? Because, it's my friend Kendall Jenner's tequila. Rena, just because you were Kardashian adjacent when Lord Disick dated your daughter doesn't mean that Kendall is your friend. Kendall don't know you. And I'm sure she was at home like, now how did I get into it, honey? Girl gone. So Kathy hears her order that, right? And baby, what she do that for? So she just standing over there watching. So she's like, I can't believe what she just said. I do think it's messed up that nobody wants to support Kathy. And Rena, didn't you just say you didn't drink tequila? Now all of a sudden you want some 818 because she says that her tequila is there? Kyle, these are your friends. Okay, but then again, you don't treat your sisters with any respect. So, I mean, they're just following your lead. So there's that. So she's over there talking, to herself about how she can't believe what Rena just did. Kathy's tequila is okay. Just try it. And for Rena to do that after Kathy announced that the tequila was there, that's pretty messed up. Because you weren't even thinking about tequila before she said that. Let's just keep it real. So after that, Kathy is telling Kyle that she's ready to go home. She's like, I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go home now. Kyle is like, just shake it off. Don't worry about it. Kathy goes, no, I'm pissed. So then in the confessional, here's Rena. Yeah, I have 3 friends with tequila. So, I wanted to taste the one that I hadn't tasted. But why choose now to try it? Okay, I'm sure your friend sent you a bottle. Surely she did. You guys are friends, right? So I'm sure she sent you a promotional bottle of tequila. So Kathy goes up to the bar to tell them to pour her tequila up front. She's like, I normally wouldn't do this, but I have to do it because nobody else will. Now, Kathy, honey, I know you're used to the hotels and whatnot, but that was kind of rude the way you approached that lady. If you want your tequila to be seen, then that's one thing, but be nicer to the bar staff. You could have said, hi, when you're pouring the tequila, do you mind pouring it up here for me? Because I want the girls to be able to see it. Not this, what you doing. So she goes over to talk to Garcelle and Sutton because, of course, she's still pissed. So she's like, yeah, she wants to try Kendall's tequila in front of me and Kyle doesn't say anything. I'm pissed. So Kathy storms out, honey, because she is mad. Okay? And I do mean mad. I don't really care for Kyle, but really there's nothing that she could have done. She can't make her drink the tequila. Yes, she could have been more vocal because if it would be anybody else, she would have had something to say. So I understand Kathy's frustrations because we already know that Kyle does not support her sisters. But if we're being realistic, she can't force Rena to drink the tequila. Like if we didn't know about the tequila, we know now, honey. But Rena did that on purpose. And y'all know I can't stand Rena. Just then, Mauricio shows up and Kyle is still upset about Kathy leaving. And he's like, what's wrong? She's like, it's nothing. I'm good. It's nothing. Well, she can't tell him nothing about Kathy because I don't think Mauricio like Kathy too tough. That's just me. Honey, I've been picking up the vibes that he's been putting down every time that Kathy is in the mix, and I don't think he really cares for her. Back on the other side, Erica Jane, Diana Jenkins and her lips, and Dorit, they're walking down the street, right? So, of course, Erica is asking Diana to buy something. Oh, my gosh, please buy that for me, Diana. All she cares about are worldly possessions. Diana, do you see a pattern? The only time that Erica is really talking to you is when she wants something from you. But the one person who did do something for her, she's dogged out and dragged for the past 2 seasons. Do y'all remember when Sutton closed down that spa because Erica was going through it and she wanted, to make Erica feel comfortable? And this is before she got her Nancy Drew on. and she wanted to make Erica feel comfortable. And Erica was like, oh my gosh, this is what you get when you have rich friends. Yeah, Sutton was an actual friend to you. She really was. But you decided to torture her because she was calling you out on your BS. So now you over here asking Diana every 5 minutes to buy you something, and she just licking her lips back and forth, and she could care less, honey. She don't give a damn. Moving forward. So Diana was like, well, I usually look for the collector's items. So Erica goes, yeah, because these joints in my ear, those are the earrings that they've been talking about, right? She's like, these were $790. Now they're $1.3 million. Diana said, oh, okay. So in the confessional, Dorit was like, does it take a special person to wear the earrings that are the subject of controversy? Yes. But I bet you won't tell her that. You are exactly just like Rena. Y'all say all of this to us. We don't care. Say it where it matters, and that's to her. So Erica was like, am I going to give my earrings up? Absolutely not. I will wear my earrings until they aren't my earrings. I've had these earrings for 15 years. So they get to this little quaint restaurant, right? And so Dorit goes to the restroom. When she returns, child, she has this drink in this water glass, and we all know how Dorit is about a proper glass, honey, and the carcass being out. So the fact that Erica Jane ordered this drink all wrong, honey, she gonna drink it because it's Erica Jane and she's afraid of her. But let that have been Kyle. Dorit would have pitched a fit. So at the table, Erica is thanking Diana. She's like, thank you for taking us in. So then Dorit gonna say, yeah, we're refugees. The ignorant. When I say the ignorant and insensitive stuff that comes out of their mouths, how are you refugees wearing $1.3 million earrings, wearing Gucci from head to toe? How are you a refugee? Dorit, you say the dumbest. Child, I swear, Dorit, you say some of the dumbest things, honey. So then Diana's like, I like to help people in distress, so I invited them to stay with me. They needed a safe house. They weren't in any danger. One is upset because her humanity is being called into question, but we already know what kind of person she is. The car rolled 15 times. Tom broke his leg, his ankle, and his neck, but she told them not to operate on him because he was under, already under enough stress. So please don't operate on Tom. It's going to be fine. And the other claims the beautiful rental caused her anxiety. And she's always talking about how she doesn't feel safe. So she decided to leave the home where several people were surrounding her to go and stay in a suite with you. When in reality, she really left because none of her friends were in that house. Y'all are all ridiculous. Ridiculous. So back at the store, they're in there burning this $500 hat to distress it. And child, rich people, extracurricular activities will always be above me. They will always be above me, honey. I don't know. So Dorit is like, I'm going to go and FaceTime Kyle. So Dorit goes to FaceTime Kyle, right? And she's telling her that Erica and Diana are with her. And Erica doesn't want to go over there. And she's like, I feel really bad for leaving her. So Kyle was like, what? I'm going to be very upset if you don't come, Dorit. I'm serious. I'm going to be really upset. So Kyle is telling her, she's like, I rented out this entire place. This has been planned for months. So Dorit goes, there are 5 girls there, hun. She only has 2. Baby, they are giving Kyle the blues this episode. Do y'all hear me? The blues. Kathy bounced. Dorito isn't coming. Erica escaped like a thief, okay, in the night. Catch it. She can't catch a break. But that's what you get for the awful way that y'all have treated Sutton. So I really don't feel bad for you, Kyle. I really don't. So Kyle is like, listen, you decide what you're going to do. Are you going to stay there? Or are you going to come over here? And baby, she hung that phone up. So Dorit gets back to the table, honey. She's all astonished, honey, that her BFF hung up on her. She's like, I don't understand what's going on. She's like, I don't understand. She hung up on me. Here go, Erica. Just go. Go. Your friendship is more important than any of this that I have going on. Just go. But before you go, did anybody mention the case being dismissed? No, Erica, shut it up. Nobody is throwing you a parade for that case being dismissed. Not nobody. So Rena is over there with Kyle, and here she is. Do I need to go assess the situation? Rena, you just want to go over there. Let's just be real. You don't want to assess no situation. You just want to get rid of these heifers and go over there with the group that you really want to be with. So Kyle is crying, and she's like, Erica could have said, that we could talk later and been polite about it. We all do it. But for you just to choose not to come and then you pull them with you, like what? Kyle, your tears aren't moving me. Because you didn't care at all when the heat was on Sutton or even your own sister and Garcelle. But now that it's cracks in the fraud for you want everybody to rally? Girl, if you're in your cowboy hat, your cowboy boots, and your cowboy belt, and I'm gonna sit down somewhere, girl, goodbye. So Rena sets out on foot to be with the group that she really wants to be with, honey. She looking high and low, okay? Peeking in windows, doing all kinds of things. So as soon as she spots them, she comes in and she's like, I'm here, y'all. Everything's gonna be okay. I'm here, guys. Just calm down. Okay, you here, and? So she hugs Erica. And instead of her saying hello, Erica goes, dismissed without prejudice. Baby, Erica Jane is nuts. She is nuts, honey. We should have taken a shot every time Erica let us know that case was dismissed. Oh, child, this is hilarious to me. So Dorit is trying to explain to her, her side. She's like, Rena, but listen. So here go Rena. Well, she wants all of you to meet for, dinner tonight, and she wants to talk to you guys. She's like, she just wanted to show you. That's what she wanted to do. So Erica, again, is like, well, what about what happened to me today? That was good. What about that? Oh my God, please, lady, give it a rest. Okay, we got it. In the next scene, it's later that evening back at Kyle's house, and Rena is back. Well, child, it took you long enough. It take you that long to talk? I told y'all she really wanted to be over there with them. So Kyle was asking her what happened. So Rena said, they were eating pizza. So Kyle was like, what? I show up to everything, and then you ditch me today and you're over there eating pizza? So Kyle is telling us that she thinks they're selfish, especially Dorit, because Erica was being a jerk the night before. You'll never get Rena to agree with that. So you saying it out loud is not going to make a difference. Rena is not going to go against Erica. You see, she left you at that house and she left with Erica. Okay. So Kathy was like, well, you know what? I know what it's like not to have people support me. Child, not the shade and Rena on the slick. And Kathy, you ain't fooling me. So Kathy thinks Erica is embarrassed. So Kyle is confused as to how Kathy is okay when just earlier she was pissed. She was like, I think she's choosing peace. Child, she ain't worried about you. As soon as you get home, she gonna cut you out of her life yet again and pretend like she lost her cell phone. Kathy ain't stupid. Back at the rental house, they're all ready, honey, except for Sutton. It takes you that long to throw on a hat? Girl, let's go. So at Kyle's house, Dorit emerges, and Kyle is in there crying, right? So she explains to Dorit that Erica put herself in that position. Dorit is like, no, I don't want to be in the middle. But you are, Dorit. You are already in the middle. So Kyle was like, well, you put yourself there. So Dorit goes, she was in tears, Kyle. She was in tears. Kyle was like, I don't care. Oh, Lord, child. Y'all done made Kyle holler, honey. She's like, Dorit, I feel like you care more about Erica's feelings than mine. She's like, and, I feel so upset because she also packed up Erica's things to leave my home. It's crazy to me how upset Kyle is, but when it comes to her sisters, she could care less. It's very odd. So Rena comes in and asks them to put a pin in it. She's like, let's just put a pin in it. Let's just go eat. We have to have dinner. So then Mauricio interjects. Mauricio, get out of the scene. We know you don't want the women fussing and whatnot, honey, because of some other things, allegedly. But please get out of the scene, girl, sir. So he interjects and tells them basically they're fighting over someone else's drama and they need to make it right. Mo is really trying to make sure these heifers don't mess up his relationship with PK, and he ain't fooling me. So they hug it out, but really Dorit let it be known where she stands. And Kyle was like, we fuss like sisters, but at the end of the day, I don't want to fuss with people I love, and I love Dorit. Okay. So they get to dinner, right? Kyle gets to dinner a little bit later because after the fight with Dorit, it took a lot out of her. So Kyle tells them what happened and that Erica was broken today and she was sad. The victims have been broken for a while. The victims have been sad for a while. And what else is going on? So Kyle tells them what happened and that Erica, was highly upset. And Garcelle said, wow, I'm surprised because usually she's very strong. Child, Erica was not broken. It's the same old Erica Jane y'all been seeing. So Dorit is giving this speech about how distraught Erica was and how she's been through a lot. Who cares? Those victims have gone through way more. I don't care, honey. In the middle of that, Erica Jane emerges. So Dorit whisks her away, to the bar. And Kyle turns to Garcelle and she's like, talk to me. I'm uncomfortable. Kyle, not you being afraid of the lady that you've always defended. Now you over here trying to talk to Garcelle. Garcelle, don't let her use you for no conversation. So Kyle goes up to speak to Erica alone. So she tells Erica, I really hate that, you felt uncomfortable. I really hate that. So Erica's like, well, did you see what happened today? So Kyle was like, yeah, congratulations. She's like, but I never said that you were guilty. She wants her to show sympathy and empathy to the victims. And she's like, that doesn't mean that you're to blame. So Erica's like, well, I can't do that. I can't go certain places. Legally, I just cannot. So Kyle said, Erica, no lawyer will tell you not to feel empathy. Like, that doesn't make any sense. So Erica was like, well, that would make me responsible, and I'm not responsible. This is not my responsibility. This is the fault of Dory Keys. So she's repeating that over and over on camera, honey, to let it be known. And Kyle was like, you know what? I don't want to fight with my friend, so I just would rather make up. And, even though I don't agree with what Erica said, I just want to make up. So they're over there hugging, right? Hugging and shedding tears. So Garcelle, in her confessional, she was like, there are different rules for different people. Erica and Kyle talk for 2 minutes and they're good, but Erica holds a grudge against Sutton for years. It's a double standard. The reason is she respects Kyle. She does not respect Sutton. Also, Rena and Dorit were going to make sure they made up. So even if they didn't make up in this scene, oh baby, they were gonna be made up before y'all left Aspen, honey. Before those wheels were up, they would have made up. Moving forward. So Dorit is over there trying to convince Crystal of some BS, and she's like, Erica felt like they kept saying victims, victims. Crystal said, but there are victims. She's like, I want her to give compassion. She wants compassion from us, but she can't give compassion to them. So Dorit is like, did you read the article? Now, I can't stand the condescending way that Dorit speaks when she's trying to get her point across to someone she feels is less than smart. Okay? She's like, it's not all cut and dry. It's not all black and white. Crystal said, yeah, I did read the article and I understand it. She said, and I also understand your position. So Dorit goes, well, my position is I don't know all of the information and neither do you. Crystal, you're beating a dead horse, honey. Just leave it alone. Dorit isn't going to go against Erica just like Rena is not. Even though she sees the optics, she's still not going to go against her. So just leave it alone. So Crystal was like, I live with a moral compass and I want to know that the people I'm surrounding myself with share that. Well, honey, I don't know where the compass is pointing, north, south, east, or west, but wherever it's pointing, honey, it's looking like it's going to hell. Now that the friends are back together, they over there making fun of the situation from last night. Kyle is such a pick-me. She is so excited to be back in Erica's good graces. She could care less if her own husband doesn't speak to her, as long as Erica is her friend. Child, this is a fool. So Sutton and Crystal, they're over there talking about how everything she does, it gets dismissed and nobody says anything. So Crystal brings it up and she's like, Erica, I didn't like the way that you spoke to me. So Erica takes it back to the legal aspect and she was like, why are you treating me this way but not Garcelle? And Garcelle was like, no, we've gotten into it before as well. She was like, so why did you call me an a-hole? She said, because you are one. Who was the one to put their arms around you in Mexico when you were crying? So what? So you're keeping score? That does not mean that she cannot call you out on your lack of caring about these victims. So, of course, Crystal is like, well, I'm grateful for that. She's like, I've been nothing but nice to you. So then Rena pipes up. And she's like, if she's your true supporter, why did you choose last night to go there? Because she can and she grown. You cannot tell her what to do and how to do and when to talk and when not to talk. So Erica is trying to defend herself and her and Crystal going back and forth back. And she's saying she showed compassion to the victims. Honey, when was this? And Rena, please hush. You had all day to ask that question. And then as soon as you get in front of Erica Jane, now you want to ask it. Because you want to make sure that Erica knows you have her back. Girl gone. So Crystal is trying to explain the story to Erica. And Erica said, that was 1.5 years ago when you're talking about the earrings and that article. So Crystal was like, no, this article was from this week. She's like, you know what? I have a win. It was dismissed. So Crystal says, you know what? No matter what happens and if it was dismissed or not, the victims still exist. I know that's right. So Erica's like, you know what? Maybe I should not have taken up for you. I should have let you fight your own battles. You know what? We're good. So Kyle is like, let's just put a pin in it. Okay, let's just put a pin in it. Let's go to another bar. Okay. So on the way there, Kathy is in the van with Rena and Kyle. And she's like, well, if I don't get in, it's okay. And Rena's like, you're Kathy mother and Hilton. You're bound to get in. Okay. So we see several hours later, a text message from Rena to Erica, saying that Kathy is basically acting a fool, throwing things out there, saying things about Kyle. She's never seen such a display. Rena, how can you say that you've never seen or heard anything like this before when you are literally friends with Erica Jane? Erica will say anything at any given moment. So what are you even talking about? So Rena goes, the world thinks Kathy is this one person, but she's really not. She's something else. And scene. So y'all mean to tell me that all the hoopla surrounding this season and the Aspen trip was over tequila and some alleged things that Rena said to Erica, which I don't believe. I don't believe anything that comes out of Rena's mouth. I don't believe anything that comes out of Rena's phone. I don't believe the text messages. No, I do not. Okay. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen on next episode, but Kathy is trying to remain silent because anything said can and will be used against her in the court of public opinion. Y'all comment down below and tell me exactly what you thought about this episode. Kyle crying over this friendship was ridiculous. Rena, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. Dorit, you always pick the wrong team, honey. Something is wrong with you. Erica's never going to change. Crystal, thank you for showing up, honey, because you've been asleep for the entire season. We really can do without you next season. But sometimes you add a little bit of zhuzh. As far as Garcelle and Sutton, I'm just happy the smoke was not on them. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.